We are being told that the Queen has invited Prince Harry, Meghan, and their children Archie and LILIBET to Balmoral this summer. As apparently they are saying that the Queen is extending an olive branch to Harry and Meghan, and that other members of the royal family will not be around members of the squad. And I have several things to say about this latest stunt by the tabloid media, because make no mistake about one thing. What this is a stunt. This is what it is. A stunt by the tabloid media. A desperate attempt at shaping another narrative. A narrative that they'll be writing that if Harry and Meghan don't show up, guess what will happen? You'll see them writing an article about, hey look, Harry and Meghan snubbed the Queen, to rile up the so-called monarchists to come after Prince Harry and Meghan once again, to abuse them for it. Because, what I'm seeing right now is that these people are saying that the only person who truly can care for the Queen is Harry and Meghan. The only person. There is no one else in the UK, not Prince William, nor Prince Charles, that cares enough to spend time with the Queen. Not one of them. None of them do. We are being told that only Harry and Meghan are the only ones that the Queen feels, happy around, safe around. And the Queen needs, just to sum it up, the Queen needs them. She doesn't need Andrew, not Charles, not anybody else. But then, members of the squad, if that's the case, then why is it they like using the Queen to abuse Harry and Meghan? Meghan closed their own car door. Apparently, the Queen, Meghan snubbed the Queen. Meghan wears dark nail polish. Meghan snubbed the Queen. How many lies are we to be told by the tabloid media? I'm saying this today because people need to open their eyes. You are being deceived once again. You are being deceived once again. And someone even said this, that Archie and LILIBET should stay well clear of that tarnished place where Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell have left their crap stain, members of the squad. Because what we are being told right now, to me, I personally feel like these tabloids think that Harry and Meghan have no job. And they can just, the media or the farm can just snap their fingers and Harry and Meghan should drop whatever it is they're doing in America, Spotify or Netflix, to come all the way so they can spend the time with the Queen, because the Queen has nobody else in the world that wants to spend time with her. They need the Queen. That the Queen needs only Harry and Meghan. Don't get me wrong. I think it's cool that even they themselves, the tabloids, are preaching like Harry and Meghan are the only ones needed by the Queen. The other ones are, practically saying that they're useless. Don't get me wrong. That's all cool. It's cool that the Queen, wants to be around Harry and Meghan. The Queen needs Harry and Meghan. But this is not the way to go about it, members of the squad. I prefer the time whereby Prince Harry and Meghan came to the UK in secret. That is something which they planned out with the Queen themselves. And they only found out, the public only found out only after Harry and Meghan left. These abusers only want Harry and Meghan there so they can continue vilifying them, abusing them, insulting them, and having an opportunity at slugging off baby Archie and baby girl LILIBET. That is what they're looking for. And if Harry and Meghan don't show up, this story will lead to another story that Harry and Meghan snubbed the Queen and all of that stuff, to rile up the so-called monarchists. I know the game the tabloid media are playing. I've studied them. I've looked at how they go about things. I've looked at how they write the stories, of how they create their narratives. I know this is what this story that they're playing at will lead to another story if Harry and Meghan don't show up. A story of how Harry and Meghan supposedly snubbed the Queen. I know them. I have studied the tabloid media. And the thing is about Prince Harry and Meghan is that they don't play this game with the tabloid media. And unfortunately, the tabloids don't, they're so pissed off about it. And they keep on trying to get Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan, come play with us, come play with us, come play this game. And yet, despite all of that, Harry already told them, I will not play the game that killed my mom. Because this is the game of the tabloid media. A game, once again. Because, they're happy to plaster, articles saying apparently the Queen was relieved, happy that Meghan won't be coming to Prince Philip's memorial. You're being told that. Members of the squad, that's what we're being told. You know what? It may possibly be another attempt at smearing Meghan. Yes, I get that. Obviously, it is what the tabloid media does. Yes, I understand that 100%. But the thing is, if the Queen truly cared about Prince Harry and Meghan, then she would just ask the tabloid media to just back off. Stop abusing Harry and Meghan. Stop. But she won't do it. Prince Harry talked about, coming to the UK. She made sure that to make sure that the Queen was around the right people. And the Queen clearly is around the wrong people. If she thinks that these attempts of trying to emotionally blackmail Prince Harry and Meghan using the Daily Mail, one of the tabloids that has caused Prince Harry and Meghan so much pain through its constant lying and defamation of Prince Harry and Meghan, then it just won't work. With Harry and Meghan, it's clear. When you smear them, it does not work. They don't play that kind of game. You get bullied, you call in the tabloid media, and then they give you good press. Harry and Meghan don't play that game. We give them pictures of your children, you get good press. Harry and Meghan do not play that game. The tabloid media are happy to say that, hey, look, the Queen only gave Prince Harry and Meghan only 15 minutes of her time. And now, you know what? Guess what? When they come over, they might get some more time with the Queen. It's insulting even to Prince Harry and Meghan what the tabloid media have been doing. And it even shows exactly who the Queen is. Because how she's viewed by the tabloids is this ruthless person who has no emotions or feelings. Watching day in, day out, as her grandson gets bullied and abused by the tabloids, gets death threats from the likes of Eamon Holmes, Charles' friend, and yet keeps her mouth shut. But yet protects her own son, her son, that actually committed a crime of sleeping with underage women, Prince Andrew. But yet the innocent one, the innocent grandson who has done nothing wrong. To them, Harry's crime was marrying a mixed race woman and actually loving her. Not mistreating her or treating her abhorrently like what has become, the royal cult has been doing to the women who marry into the royal family. Like what Charles did to Diana. And what William is doing right now to Kate Middleton with his constant alleged affairs with Rose Hanbury. It's just wrong, and I won't stand and watch as Prince Harry, they're trying to use Prince Harry, Meghan, Archie, LILIBET, Diana in this way. Trying to emotionally blackmail Harry and Meghan. And the reality of the matter is, Prince Harry and Meghan are booked and busy. We know one thing for sure. During the summer, Meghan's podcast for Spotify Archetypes will be released, examining the labels that hold women back. It will be released. That is what we do know for sure, for certain. We know that already, members of the squad. So how is this? Is it that these people think that Meghan has no work to do? They're trying to emotionally blackmail Prince Harry and Meghan that, hey, look, the Queen has invited Harry and Meghan and their children, Archie and LILIBET Diana, to Balmoral this summer. The tabloid media knows that Meghan's podcast, Spotify podcast, comes out this summer. They know that. They know that. No, they don't know. They know that. As a matter of fact, they themselves are waiting for that Archetypes podcast to come out. They know that. So they really think that the abused will come back at their beck and call whenever they want, whenever they feel like. These people also know that Prince Harry is busy in court fighting to get security for his wife and children. He's fighting for his wife and children. And we also know the fact that the Queen's own private secretary, Edward Young, was responsible for not articulating Prince Harry's desire to fund his own security to Ravik. And then Prince Harry was stripped because of the Queen's private secretary's actions. They really think that people have amnesia. The Daily Mail relies on its readers to have amnesia. They constant disrespect towards Prince Harry and Meghan, yet time and time again, they act like Harry and Meghan have nothing else to do but to come whenever, the tabloids whistle or the royal family whistles, whenever they want. No. Prince Charles, Prince William, to shape up. Go out there, take care of your grandmother. Take care of your mother, take care of your grandmother, Charles and William. Even the tabloid media itself thinks they are useless enough that only Harry is the only one that can keep company to the Queen. That's how useless they think of how Prince William and Prince Charles are. That's how useless they think of them. They think so low of them. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's cool, that's really cool. But the thing is, it's also disrespectful to think that Harry and Meghan have nothing better to do but to come whenever they whistle, whenever they call, day in, day out, to come whenever, without guaranteeing Prince Harry and Meghan the right to pay for their own security, the right to keep his wife and children safe. They don't guarantee that, yet they expect Harry and Meghan to come whenever they call. It's just so wrong. It's just so wrong. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's what should happen. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. And then Prince Harry, time and time again, he shows his love to his grandmother. But the thing is, his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, does not show it by simply refusing to make a phone call to Ravik and asking Ravik to please grant Prince Harry the right to fund his own security. Or please call off these hounds harassing Meghan. Call them off. Tell them to stop. And don't tell me that, the Queen is, she can't do it. She doesn't have power to do it. She does have power to do it. She's shown the entire world what she did for Andrew. So you can't tell me that she doesn't have the power to do it. It's just that she doesn't want to do it because she is complicit in what is happening to her and Meghan. And members of the squad, I just want to say this. Prince Harry and Meghan are busy. They are busy. Meghan's Spotify podcast Archetypes is coming out this summer, and Meghan is busy. If the royal family want Harry and Meghan in the UK, then do what Prince Harry is asking them to. Get them the ability to pay for their own security, like Prince Harry is demanding, is asking, is pleading in court, He is the son of the future King of England, the brother to the future King of England, the grandson of the current reigning monarch. He has a right to security. And these lies by the Daily Mail are just what it is, lies. And also an attempt at creating another narrative that if Harry and Meghan don't come, they're going to say Harry and Meghan snubbed the Queen. Harry and Meghan disrespected the Queen. The favorite lines of the tabloid media in an attempt that they like to use in bullying Harry and Meghan. And members of the squad, Harry and Meghan are busy. If the royal family want something, then guarantee Harry and Meghan the right to have security while in the UK. The right to protect their own family, their wife, Harry to protect his wife and children while he is in the UK. Guarantee him that right. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. Members of the squad. Now someone said that, where did Queenie get this olive branch to extend? There have been so many olive branches reportedly extended. The olive groves of Italy and the Mediterranean must be bare by now. I will believe it when I see it. Wow. That's a nice comment made by Vinny. And actually a true comment. Okay, a true comment. Because so many olive branches, but I don't see it. I don't see these olive branches. If there was one, then the Queen would make a phone call and Harry would get his security. But she hasn't. She hasn't done that. Harry's in court, fighting to protect his wife and children while they're in the UK. Think about that for a second. Someone called Mimi Roche said that, I suspect it is fabricated. Then they don't turn up, they'll claim they snubbed the old woman, the Queen. usual cycle. And indeed, we've seen them. I've told you, we've seen them. And I'm glad that many people have seen the exact practices of the Daily Fail. These are the practices. If they don't come, oh look, they snap the Queen. When they know fully well that Harry and Meghan are busy, Harry and Meghan don't have the luxury of receiving £100 million in taxpayer money from the taxpayer, like the royal cult that calls itself a family receives. Harry and Meghan work to put food on the table for their wife and children. That's what they're doing as we speak. Harry and Meghan are doing everything, working to fund their security, to keep themselves safe after this smear campaign, hate campaign, orchestrated by the firm which the Queen heads against both Harry and Meghan. Now, someone else said that, why? So she can take an official picture with her biological grandchildren this time around, or just deny them again and then leak it to the tabloids. It's what I'm talking about. The constant disrespect of Harry and Meghan and their children. Members of the squad, the constant disrespect. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. Respect me, I respect you. And the Queen isn't willing to do that. The firm isn't willing to do that. It's Harry and Meghan who should always be the ones that reach out to their abusers. I reject that 100%. 100%. I reject that. Now, someone said that an olive branch dictated by the needs of the British media is just wrong. An olive branch that never says the Queen thinks that their racism is vile. So they can have a storyline of how dare they live their lives and rebuke the olive branch that they created. An olive branch, my foot, an olive branch of disrespect, because that's what it is. There is no olive branch because the firm and the tabloid media constantly disrespect Harry and Meghan day in, day out, and they even disrespect their children, like what even Charles did, trying to use LILIBET Diana as a scapegoat after his scandals, cash for owner scandal. Then he tried to use LILIBET Diana to cover up, to deflect from his cash for owner scandal. Despicable. Now, someone said that what they are trying to do is set Harry and Meghan up. If the Queen did not invite them, then they will have an excuse to bash them as usual, while others go scot-free because they have already said they were not invited. I don't think it's true. It is just a lie, this story. And indeed, it is a lie. I know it is a lie. I know 100%. By fact, it is a lie. Now, someone called Angelina said this. Since the royal family, especially William and Kate, blocked their own media gatekeepers from talking about his affair and have nothing to sell, it's time they use Her Majesty as the shield for this summer. Do you see that? Indeed. That's a fact. Do you hear that, members of the squad? That is a fact. Now, someone called Henry said that, expect to see this nonsense at Christmas for Sandringham. You know it's happening. They'll add Platinum Jubilee PR on it too. Betty wants to celebrate her Jubilee year with family BS. And indeed. No one is buying these lies. This is just nothing but lies from the tabloid media, members of the squad. Don't buy into lies by the tabloid media. Anyway, someone called Danielle said that, is it too low-key? Negotiate security after Harry bid to challenge the decision was granted. Now, they don't want to expose the role the family played in the decision to withdraw his security. Or is it to agree to a half-in, half-out, or try to bribe they two stay out of the public eye, members of the squad? What do you think about that comment that was, asked by Danielle that I'm reading to you right now, members of the squad? To me, I just believe that they're trying to emotionally blackmail Harry and Meghan. And this is just another attempt at trying to get Harry and Meghan bullied and become their scapegoats. And, turn Harry and Meghan's attention away from their work. Harry and Meghan are busy. They need their jobs to put food on the table for their family. They need Spotify. Meghan is busy. Her podcast comes out this summer. And these people are trying to emotionally blackmail them to come and join the Queen, who earns taxpayer money, who is a billionaire. Harry and Meghan are busy. And what's disrespectful also is this tabloid media constantly thinking that Harry and Meghan are earning taxpayer money. They don't earn a penny of taxpayer money. Harry and Meghan work for a living, for Spotify, for Netflix, whom the tabloid media have both mocked, both those companies that Harry and Meghan are working with, because they're so bitter and jealous that Harry and Meghan rejected the tabloid media crap, lies. Members of the squad. Now, members of the squad, someone else said that we are not about to go through this again. Why would Harry and Meghan want to take their keys to that graveyard castle as a holiday destination? I hope Harry says no thanks. Actually, Harry and Meghan don't need to say, no thanks, because this story is just false. Another false narrative peddled by the tabloid media in an attempt at writing another story about how Harry and Meghan snapped the Queen. Open your eyes. These are the practices of the tabloid media owned by Murdoch and Rothmere. Open your eyes, members of the squad. And I'm sure that I'm glad to see that majority of people have already opened their eyes and know exactly what the tabloid media are planning. May God bless Prince Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. May God bless Harry, Archie, Meghan, LILIBET, Diana, and Doria. And may God bless all of you members of the squad. Meghan's Spotify podcast is coming out this summer. That is what we are focused on, and that is what we are waiting for. Not this nonsense and lies by the tabloid media created to try and emotionally blackmail Prince Harry and Meghan once again, and to get the monarchies to bully Harry and Meghan. We see right through them. We all see right through them. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our Evergreen family on YouTube. Live family always and forever. Thank you, and stay tuned to our next video. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.